After age 65, 99% of deaths in America come from these 5 causes. Take action now to live longer and healthier. Dear friends, according to statistics from the U.S. National Institute on Aging, 99% of deaths in people over the age of 65 come from 5 main causes. And what's more concerning is that most of them can actually be prevented if we know what to do. At first, it may sound distant or unrelated, but in reality, this applies to anyone living in this age group, no matter where you are, including all of us. Have you ever asked yourself, how much longer do I have to live? That question isn't meant to scare us, but to awaken us, to help us cherish every remaining day. Because as we age, good health doesn't just stay with us by itself. It's like an oil lamp. Without refueling, the flame can go out at any moment. How many people have you known who just yesterday were healthy, laughing and chatting with you, and today they're gone? We often say it was their time, but the truth is, whether we live long and stay healthy doesn't always depend on fate. Much of it comes down to the choices we make every single day. The human body is an incredible creation. It always tells us when something isn't right. We just don't always listen. A small pain, a sleepless night, a bit of dizziness, we brush it off as just old age. But sometimes those are our last warnings. Would you like to know which 5 causes are silently taking millions of elderly lives every year in America? And more importantly, how to avoid going down that path? Right after this, I'll share them with you. Not just so you'll know, but so you can live longer, healthier, and enjoy more joyful days with your loved ones. Sign number 1, chest tightness, shortness of breath. Is your heart crying for help? Dear friends, have you ever felt a heavy pressure on your chest or your heart pounding rapidly for no clear reason? Even walking a short distance makes you stop to catch your breath? And then you try to reassure yourself, I'm probably just tired. I'll rest and feel better. But friends, the heart doesn't wait. It doesn't always give us a second chance to rest and recover. There are people who start their day walking to the market, taking their grandkids to school, laughing and chatting like everything is fine. But by the afternoon, they're on a hospital bed after a sudden heart attack. Some are lucky enough to survive. Others never make it back, leaving behind sorrow and regret. Please remember, chest tightness, shortness of breath, or an unusually fast heartbeat, these are never normal signs. When climbing stairs causes sharp chest pain, when carrying something light still leaves you breathless, when your heart suddenly races, skips a beat, or feels like it's being squeezed, that's your heart knocking, calling for help. Many people mistakenly believe that heart disease only makes itself known through severe pain. But in truth, it's often much quieter than you think. Just a bit of tiredness, a little discomfort. But if ignored for too long, the consequences can be irreversible. Don't wait until the doctor says, if only we had caught it earlier. Your heart has been loyal to you for so many years. Don't let it wear out in silence. Dear friends, please go for a checkup as soon as you notice anything unusual. Don't trade your entire life for a moment of hesitation. Sign number 2, persistent cough, shortness of breath. When your lungs can no longer endure. Dear friends, every time we cough, it's our lungs trying to expel something harmful from our body. But when that cough lingers on, day after day, episode after episode, it's no longer just a routine cleansing. It's a silent cry for help from your lungs. Have you noticed? Each morning, your throat feels dry and sore, and it takes a good coughing spell before you can breathe easier. Even a small task leaves you breathless, needing to sit down and rest. Lying down makes your chest feel heavy, and you have to shift positions just to feel relief. Many people think, it's probably just a cold or a sore throat. But lungs aren't so quick to forgive, because behind those nagging coughs could be chronic bronchitis, COPD, or even a growing tumor, quietly developing without clear signs. Our lungs are like air filters, tirelessly working day and night to keep us alive. But over the years, pollution, dust, and time wear them down. If one day you find it no longer easy to breathe, if every step feels like a struggle, don't ignore it. The lungs don't have pain nerves like other organs, so they don't always hurt clearly. But once damaged, the consequences can be devastating. I once saw someone who ignored a persistent cough, thinking it was nothing. By the time they got checked, the illness had reached an advanced stage. If only they had acted sooner, if only they had listened to their body, things might have turned out differently. Friends, to breathe with ease is a blessing. Don't wait until every breath becomes a battle to realize how precious it truly is. If you've been coughing for more than 3 weeks, wheezing or feeling chest tightness, please don't hesitate. Go to the hospital and get checked, because just one visit could be what saves you and gives you many more healthy, free, and peaceful years to come. Sign number 3, sudden confusion or weakness. Your brain may be crying out before a stroke. Dear friends, our memory can sometimes feel like a thin mist. It comes and goes in a moment. But if you suddenly forget what you were about to do, struggle to find words mid-conversation, or your limbs suddenly feel weak and shaky, even holding chopsticks becomes hard. Don't just brush it off as normal aging. The brain never stays silent when danger is near. It always sends out signals. The question is whether we recognize them or not. Have you ever suddenly had trouble speaking or felt your tongue get tangled? Noticed one side of your face becoming sluggish or your smile looking uneven? Experienced sudden weakness in one arm or leg, struggling to lift or move it? If you've gone through this or seen a loved one experience it, think stroke immediately and don't waste a single minute. A stroke doesn't always hit like a bolt from the blue. It lurks beforehand, leaking out warning signs. If ignored, it can steal your ability to speak, walk, or even take your life in an instant. Time is life. From the moment symptoms begin, there are only a few golden hours to save the brain. After that, every passing minute reduces the chances of recovery. Friends, the brain is the commander of the body. If it's attacked, we lose control of everything. But the good news is, stroke can be prevented if we listen in time. Don't dismiss fleeting weakness in your limbs. Don't overlook sudden confusion or forgetfulness. Spotting the signs early, going to the hospital early, can mean saving your own life. Because even a few minutes too late, and life could take a turn none of us ever want to face. Sign number 4, unexplained weight loss. Persistent stomach discomfort, when your body is quietly crying for help. Dear friends, have you ever noticed yourself losing weight noticeably without any clear reason? You're still eating the same, not dieting or cutting back. Yet within just a few months, several pounds have vanished. Many people assume it's just old age causing poor appetite. But the truth is, your body might be battling something much more serious from within. And cancer is one of those silent culprits. Please pay attention. Do you feel bloated or full easily after meals, with little interest in foods you used to enjoy? Do you have dull pain in your abdomen or back, or feel heavy after eating? Have you noticed dark stools or blood in your stool, thinking it's just hemorrhoids? Or maybe you're simply losing your appetite and persistent fatigue keeps lingering for no clear reason. Cancer doesn't always arrive with a bang. It sneaks in quietly. A little loss of appetite here, a bit of bloating there, a few silent pounds slipping away. But because we often dismiss these signs, by the time we notice, it may have already taken root deeply. Dear friends, life isn't measured by weight, but when you lose weight without any explanation, it's a signal you must not ignore. I once knew someone who had always been healthy and cheerful. They started losing weight but simply thought, it's just old age. One day they finally went for a checkup and were diagnosed with late-stage stomach cancer. They wished they had gone to the hospital earlier, but by then it was too late. Please don't let "if only" become part of your story. If you notice unusual changes in your body, go get checked. Because sometimes just one simple doctor's visit can save years of peace and health in the future. Your body is your most loyal companion. Listen to it when it speaks. Sign number 5, dizziness, unsteady steps. One fall could change your life forever. Dear friends, not everyone is lost to serious illness. Many people suffer devastating consequences simply from a single fall, a broken bone, months in bed, and never regaining their strength. Have you ever stood up and felt lightheaded? Found your hands or legs trembling as you walked? Felt unsteady, like your balance was off? These aren't just small inconveniences. They're your body warning you. You're growing weaker, and just one misstep could bring you down. A fall in old age is not like falling when you're young. Weaker bones, reduced strength. One fall could lead to lifelong consequences. Be cautious if you feel dizzy, faint, or walk unsteadily. Don't let carelessness take away your independence and vitality. Steady steps today mean a safer, fuller life tomorrow. Dear friends, growing old is a gift. Let's protect it to live happily and live long. We can't stop aging from coming, but we can absolutely choose how we live through those years. The 5 signs I just shared aren't meant to worry you, but to remind us all that health is our most precious treasure. Illness doesn't arrive in a day. It starts with small signs we often ignore. Don't wait until your body's weak to start caring for it. Don't wait until illness strikes to feel regret. Listening to your body each day, taking care of yourself regularly. That's how you gift yourself more joyful, healthy years with your children and grandchildren. Dear friends, living long is good, but living well is even better, and a healthy life begins today. If you found these messages helpful, please share them with your friends and loved ones, because sometimes just one gentle reminder could save a life.